I think if let's say in this game, Liverpool win, then after that the manager gets fired for Spurs, right? Arsenal can go up the happiness index based on that.
He's creating his own scenario.
He's creating his own happiness index.
Want to be there?
Seriously.
Alright, match week 10. One of our biggest game preview is Liverpool versus Spurs.
Yeah.
Okay, first versus 7. 25 points for Liverpool and 12 points for Spurs. Spurs not doing too well. Liverpool home at Anfield, Fortress Anfield. And so far the records is that Liverpool has won 25 times compared to 14 times for Spurs. 17 home wins for Liverpool. So the records are looking good for Liverpool at home. The last time they met, actually, Liverpool won 2-1 in March 2019. Even before that, in September 2018, Liverpool won 2-1. So is there any chance for Spurs against Liverpool now that they have all these problems and all that?
Yeah. They are not performing, huh? Surprisingly, like,
something is definitely wrong. Something is definitely wrong. We need a Spurs fan on board to share with us. Even their last game, Spurs drew with Watford at home.
1-1. And they could have lost actually. If not for VAR, they could have lost. Although of course Son hit the post and all that lah. But they could have lost. Something is not clicking for Spurs lah.
The result speaks for itself.
We were talking about the team dynamics in a couple of shows ago, right? Like the team dynamics in the Spurs dressing room might not be ideal at this moment in time with the scandal going on.
Yeah. The thing is that
we still haven't confirmed yet.
Nobody confirmed that. But something is going on.
Something is brewing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Something is happening there that nobody knows.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Spurs? Nobody can explain.
It's like they have a good coach, but all of a sudden the players are shit.
Yeah. It's like nobody can explain. No.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone. Yeah. Spurs is in Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The only positive thing since last week was that in the Champions League, Spurs trash Red Star Belgrade 5-0.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so maybe they get a bit of confidence, but Liverpool also got confidence. They trash. It's considered trashing as well, right? For
against Genk,
against Belgian champions. So the thing that would be interesting is that it might be a high scoring game because Spurs and Liverpool has very few clean sheets. Right? Liverpool has so far this season has only 2 clean sheets. Spurs 1. So they are quite close to each other when it comes to clean sheets.
Something that I was surprised. I was looking at some stats. Liverpool had the least goal conceded in the league for now. 7 goals, if I'm not wrong. 7 goals conceded. So we had the least number of goals conceded in the league.
Yeah, but you are still conceding.
Definitely. That's why I say
even with Alisson coming back,
Yeah, that's why I'm not confident. That's why I'm not confident we keep clean sheet. Every time, right? Sure got one. Definitely we will leak 1 goal. Definitely.
I mean, if you go on this trend, then if you look at the bigger picture, then you're not getting clean sheets lah. Basically.
Yeah.
Somehow that our backline is not really performing. Even Van Dijk, I think, is not 100% as well.
Honestly, I mean, as a United fan, I was actually very surprised because you gotta admit, like Van Dijk wasn't manhandling people. In fact, he was manhandled by Rashford for a while.
He was manhandled by Rashford?
Yeah.
You watched the game or not?
Did he watch the game? Did you even watch the pictures and all that?
I did.
There's one point where Rashford actually brought Van Dijk down, or he slipped. I don't know.
He slipped. Okay. Yeah. We had that history of slipping.
Hey, come
on, man. Come on, that is how many seasons ago lah? We have to admit lah. He slipped, man, and that cost us the title. So let's just get it done, okay?
That was fun times. Because he was so smart, he had so much spirit.
It's a magical moment, but it's in a negative light.
So it
can never happen again.
So right now,
he's still respected though in the club.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely. So what's the injury update?
The previous time Salah didn't play. I think it's a precaution actually. More because we don't want to risk him against United, because if we put against United, definitely the game itself is a live wire game. Definitely, if let's say he's not ready, let's say he gets injured, it will be even longer. So we don't want to risk him. That's basically it lah. Right now,
So
I think
they are still full strength lah, basically.
not really actually.
Not really.
Our
That's
trip
his
to
humbleness
no,
talking like
but
that.
our trip to gang, like, see, why got cocky? I'm saying the truth. Okay, our trip to
Basically, okay, other than Salah injured, okay, like really your Salah is your star man. Okay? Okay, I don't know, you got 3 star men. All I think I put them in the same rank lah.
Thank you for your. Okay,
I acknowledge.
Yes.
That's not me. I'm praising them.
Okay,
There's a difference. See this cocky, right?
He likes it.
Thank you.
I never angkat. No.
Okay.
So I'm acknowledging them. I never praise them. So, but other than Salah, who's your injury list?
We got Ox coming back.
Yeah.
Keita is injured also, so Keita is coming back.
Then what? That day Keita's ghost was playing, is it?
No lah, he came on. That's the thing. He came on shortly after. I think the last 20 minutes or 30
In
minutes.
fact, I feel like he's the one who changed the game.
Yeah. Oh no, he came on. Ox came in the last
First.
20 minutes. Then after that, Keita came in like last 10 minutes like that.
Yeah.
So at that point,
And then Salah is back
same thing.
now, so I don't know. It's actually looking positive for Liverpool, honestly.
Go injured and then after that get
that's the
then
thing.
after that
Score
get
goals.
onto the field.
Yes.
Rather than Arsenal. Get well also don't know whether playing or not in the first 11. Unai, what are you doing?
Let him have a shout out lah, pitiful lah.
Yeah.
But in terms of like yesterday gang, I think Matip was not playing. He has a sore knee. If I'm not wrong, he's not recovered yet. And TAA was ill. So Milner was on the right side. Was playing on our right side.
Milner, no need to say. It's going to be a confirmed solid performance from him.
That's why.
So how confident are you with a win this weekend?
Against Spurs If
Is your hair tingling now?
now you mention it like a bit standing. But I think we'll win lah. It's at Anfield. The only reason why I have a 80%, 90% confidence that we win is because it's playing at Anfield.
Okay.
That one I'm confident.
So what's your score prediction?
Probably 3-1. Still have one. We will still leak one. I will definitely say that we will still leak one goal. Definitely lah. Yeah, but we will win.
One goal only.
Yes.
There's Dele Alli, there's Kane, there's Son.
They weren't doing much playing against
I don't
Watford.
know. They don't have an injury list, right?
Yeah.
They have fully fit.
They're injured here.
Yeah.
All here.
Here.
Soul also gone.
Yeah, they're not physically injured, but maybe
They are mentally and
and
emotionally. Correct.
emotionally.
The soul also gone, spirit also gone.
Yeah.
So what do you think the score is?
I believe it's mentioning the spirit and all that, right? I believe Liverpool at this moment in time can win the game. But again, I always have alternate scores predictions So I seem to think this is a draw game. Again, another draw game for Liverpool.
If draw, I have to no right. If lose only right.
No,
Because you think what? Only the front.
I mean, only lose.
What the hell?
Only lose.
Only lose,
Because that one is
when I lose basically when I lose.
when
right?
you lose then
Okay.
until then you grow your hair.
So you saying there's a draw? What kind of draw? 0-0 or
No, it'll be
there'll
full
score
of goals
Okay.
Draw 1-1, 2-2, something like that. But it's definitely a draw game. But if you see, this game is ideal for both teams.
Why? Why do you say that?
You must see motivation. Besides the standings and everything, the motivation is very high for both teams.
Why is it high for Spurs?
Because they're coming from a very impressive Champions League game, right? So, no player
Maybe
morale,
their confidence
correct.
morale is
The
higher.
morale is very high.
Yeah.
Then for you it's the same. Like for Liverpool it's the same. You have Salah back. Salah scoring since returning from injury. Form is not bad after all. I mean they managed to draw against us. At this moment we are not the most fantastic team. So judging by all that, right, both teams have a equal chance to win. But
I think we got a point to prove basically.
Correct. So that's why the team The whole game could be like cagey, at the same time can be blown open and easily can be a game for Liverpool or Spurs.
I think for this time I want Liverpool to win because of course it's Spurs. We don't want Spurs to be above us.
The moment you say I want Spurs to win,
I don't even want a draw.
Coming after you, bro.
Yeah, and I don't even want a draw. Looking at Arsenal's position, right? If Spurs win, they might leapfrog Arsenal, and we would rather give the points to Liverpool. In terms of standing, in terms of history and
he's trying to be very
rivalry.
diplomatic, lah.
Yeah, it's not diplomatic.
This match, the most cagey is Arsenal fans.
I'm frustrated.
Decide, bro.
There's a lot inside here. I'm also injured.
Because personally, I know a few Arsenal fans, him, and we were in a few chat groups, right? Arsenal fans are really riled up at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't want Spurs to be happy. We don't want Spurs fans to be happy. We want them to be at least as miserable as us, or at least as angry as us. Come on, man. Come on. Why keep quiet?
What's your competition?
What is your score?
I want 4-0.
Wow.
4-0 Liverpool win.
Okay.
Because I think even as good as Son is, as good as Kane is, right? They are not as fast. I think Liverpool's defense can contain these kind of players. You know, this kind of style. Kane is just physical, right? Which I think Van Dijk and Matip can handle. And even coming from the wing backs, they are fast enough to counter Son.
Unless Spurs go in, right, and they don't try to attack Liverpool on a direct play.
Yeah.
They go in like with a plan, like counter attack.
Like you guys are.
Yeah.
Actually, that was
Because
a
you saw,
technique.
if you saw the Liverpool game against United, you can tell like how I won't say fragile but shaky when we attack quickly. So a team like Spurs can attack very quickly because their front five. He wants to throw in Lucas Moura.
You sure? I think they are faster. They have faster players compared to Spurs.
Provided
they got more faster players than Liverpool.
To me, it depends lah.
Because I think Mane and Salah is fast, but Firmino is not that quick.
Firmino is bloody hell.
Firmino is a good striker. That's all. Like I'm saying, I mean, not like putting a rank below, but he's not as fast as Spurs players.
Really?
In terms of speed, if you're talking about speed in terms of counter attack, right? Yes, but the thing is, you need to have that capability to launch the ball and counter, like what United did. No, within 2 passes, you guys are in the final third already.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. And I don't think Spurs has that mental and personnel.
The thing with Spurs style is that they depend on players, individual players. So they'll pass to Kane, then he'll be isolated up there, and he tries to do his magic. Same thing for Son on the left or on the right. You know, once he get the ball, he will run out, but there's no support compared to Man U. That game against Liverpool, you know, who was the Daniel James. Like, he got the ball, he dribbled a bit, but what's the right back? Who's the right back? Your right back? Bissaka is running up. You know, even Rashford is supporting. You got 3 or 4 options.
Which are fast.
You guys are attacking as a unit.
Yeah.
But I don't think Spurs, if they continue their style, they are not attacking as a unit.
That's a good point. They don't. I have not watched them going together like our
3 or 4, right? They don't, right?
United that time were attacking was like at least 2 or 3 players together. You know.
Let's not forget they were the losing finalists against Liverpool last year for the Champions League.
So you mean they want revenge?
So ever since
revenge.
Since that game, this is their first game back together, right? Facing each other. It can be a game like that.
Maybe it's a motivation.
Yeah,
correct.
To me, I will be able to keep my hair the next game. I feel like that because it's at Anfield.
Yeah.
But Spurs playing to what you're predicting, right? I think it's a bit far. Their motivation is not there.
It can be like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think if, let's say, in this game, Liverpool win, then after that the manager gets fired for Spurs, right? Arsenal can go up the happiness index based on that.
He's creating his own scenario. That's
He's creating his own happiness index.
What to be there?
Seriously.